I'll take you there with my power.
Son, it's always raining. You always know when Edge Boy Link is teleported into town because it immediately starts raining. And if the dark mist starts rising, you know you're really in trouble. Alright, I should be able to kill the two of y'all from the sky. Edge Boy Link in the sky with arrows. Yeah, boys. Oh, the durians. Flow like honey when it's been microwaved for roughly 30 seconds. Okay. The problem is... Alright, here's what you gotta do. Stasis. Shoot it. Unstasis. That takes too fucking long. And if we just try to jump and climb it, it's raining. It's pouring. The old man... Son, I wish he wouldn't sleep on his back like that, because you know he's snoring. So we'll slip and slide off the trees. Was the main point of my little thing I just went off. I think they tend to fall straight down anyway. Why don't you get that arrow back? I don't understand. Wouldn't a durian shot by an arrow smell bad? I've never actually encountered a durian in my life. Like, they don't sell them at the Food Lion here in North Carolina. But, I've heard they, like, have, like, a custardy consistency, almost, and that they smell like rotting garbage. So, if you live in a durian-rich environment, if you're Soldier 76, and when you go down to the Trader Joe's, your visor just immediately auto-targets all durians in the produce section, then leave a comment. God, fucking Overwatch. Me and my friends played that for like a week. My favorite character was Mercy, because I didn't have to be good at aiming or shooting. I could just fly around and heal people, and every now and then bring them back to life. I hear they changed the way she plays now, and like her ult isn't... Like her res is like on a regular cooldown, but it's only one person. Now you know I want you in my inventory, sweetheart, but you're up a tree, and when I jump up there to get you, you're gonna get scared. We did it! We conned our way into that fucking hardy lizard's heart. Okay. Oh, the durians. Sweet durians. Change target. Where are you at in my compendium? I have taken... Yeah, I was going to say, I have taken a picture of one, haven't I? Boom. Okay. Son, I need that sweet, pungent scent filling my nostrils. Son. That's me. When I'm on the internet and somebody posts a picture of durians up close, I'm like, God, imagine the smell. We've reached another staple part of a Tenfey video where it gets unnecessarily weird. Where you're like, oh yeah, I just remembered that I need to unsubscribe from this guy. I just remember that my innocence has been destroyed. And that Tenfey was the one who did it. Son. My father tried to warn me about YouTubers like you. Okay. Oh no, I fell in a watery pit for a brief moment. I believe the rest are up there. And of course it's fucking raining, so... We can't climb. I mean, we could climb, but it would be a slow, arduous process. That shrine's behind a waterfall. I mean, technically we could warp to this shrine, put on the fish wife tunic, swim up the waterfall, and approach from that way. How many durians did we get? 19. That's more than fucking enough. More than enough to give bonus hearts to any elf boy that moves. Alright. We've still got more errands to run. Even edgy boys know that you don't get to play video games or go to the Blockbuster to rent a movie until your chores are done. Way up here. Okay. Ancient arrows. You got them. I need them. Oh, I forgot. I don't need to talk to you anymore. I could just talk to the ancient tech vending machine. Alright. We need as many of these fucking things as we can get. Which is 10, it seems to be. Oh no, we could get a couple more. Actually, we could get a lot more. Oh, you can only get them in groups of 5 with springs. I gotcha. But it saves screws? I'm probably not min-maxing correctly. Son of Henry is watching. Of Henry and Margaret thing. Who I realize are characters that have been introduced since the last time I recorded this game. So that's the problem. That's the reason you got to stay up, like, with the current Tenfey lore. The current Tenfey overall narrative. Because I introduced those characters in Evil Within 2. Which I've played. Well, I actually haven't finished yet. You're like, yeah, I know. I know you haven't, idiot. I've stood sitting here mashing F5 on the Tenfey YouTube page. Every available frame. Waiting for it to appear. Okay. That's a lot of our chores done. So, we can get back to what we were doing now. Okay. I didn't turn the Sheikah sensor off, but it is set to Hardy Durian, so if it detects one in this region, I'm going to be curious enough to want to know what the hell's going on. Alright. Well, ain't you fucking pleasant? I even went out of my way to not murder you for your delicious bird meat. And this is how you fucking repay me. God, those fucking things fight too much. And you have those things running around in Australia? How does anyone go anywhere? You've got to, like, run out of your front door to your car while those things come running out of the bushes, and there's a fucking jacked, swole kangaroo there flexing nuts on you. And there's drop bears falling out of the trees and fucking poisonous snakes. Good God. Well, hey, buddy. You're a fucking big one, aren't you? A big piece of shit. Somebody's gonna get blat in the frozen time. Ooh. And look at that. You accomplished so much by reanimating near me. Okay, which one of these? We've got to use them in order. Boom. The smart thing to do here is to turn on your Sheikah sensor to detect rare mineral deposits and just get any along the way. But you can get caught in a fucking infinite loop of just going around getting minerals. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to entertain a YouTube audience, keep that in mind. Where's that damn guardian? I know there's one down here. I believe he might be over here. Okay. Guardian, are you down here? I'm going to preemptively equip a bow and my ancient arrows. I accidentally whistled for my horse. Could I cancel it in time? It seems Magnum isn't able to come. I keep telling him, son. Boys, when that shocking news came out a little while back that Pornhub had deleted like 9 million videos, he weren't pleased, but I keep telling him it's not good for you. You're sitting there on your horse internet all day. You're just going to end up with problems. Okay. Now, I know I'm not misremembering. There is one of them scrambly guardians around here in one of these crevices. Because every time I've played this game in the past, I've just come traipsing through here. So fucking cocksure and proud of myself. Whistling a little tune in my heart. And then I run into him and I'm like, oh God, oh shit. Because I don't have an ancient arrow to obliterate him with. He might be over there amongst the desolation. They have a tendency to favor areas where shit is fucked up. There's one of them statues of a guardian. you know, the Sheikah sensor can also detect guardians and scramble class guardians. But I think we should use old-fashioned intuition and climbing up on the top of shit and looking. With our eyes, even. I can sense ill intentions in the region. He's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there's some sort of Gerudo just wandering around. You know, do Ancient Guardians attack the NPCs? Ooh, flame keys. I can't remember if... Okay, there he is. Hadn't loaded in yet, had you? Asshole. I'm coming for you, son. Oh, look who noticed me. Look who had to summon the boys with his death. If the Gangle Guardian was a Hearthstone card, his death rattle would be summon 3 skeleton boys. And they're the thick Moblin type skeleton boys too. Alright. He didn't even have the decency to drop a damn ancient core. What an asshole. We'll just keep cycling through night bows, because we keep finding more to replace the ones we've got. I believe all of these falcon bows are wooden, so when we get to the fiery crater, we're not going to be able to use them. Because, as mentioned previously, wooden items burst into flames in the fiery crater. Who knew? I don't remember if I need your all's key swings, but I do remember that I despise you, so I don't really need a reason to kill you with arrows. Ooh. I missed that second one. What a shame. I'll just have to kill you in real time. Son. Used to be you could only kill fire keys in pre-rendered cutscenes back in the PlayStation era. But in the modern day of gigabits and solid-state drives, son, you can shoot a bat to death in 1-to-1. Okay. So the tower, I believe I marked the tower. Yep, there it is. Let's head that way. I believe you don't have to enter the Fiery Death Sphere zone. My favorite cut Sonic level, Fiery Death Sphere zone. To get to the tower. I believe it's right past the tower where the shit hits the fan. Or in this case, the space heater. I once tripped over a space heater at my friend Chris Buffalo's house. And then on a completely separate incident, on a completely different day, I also happened to bump my head on a low door frame because I've always been very tall. But whenever Chris and my friend Tommy retell that story, because for some reason it greatly amuses them, their version of it is I tripped over the space heater and then proceeded to hit my head on the door frame in a very like Mr. Bean-esque manner. And I'll admit it makes for like a more charming story, but it's not the truth. Rorschach would be disgusted if you told him that version of the story. He would demand that you explode him with your mind powers. And every time you're trying to tell him you don't have like super psychic atomic mind powers to explode him with, he just yells at you more. And so finally you're just stuck there staring at him like George Clooney and the Men That Stare at Goats, just hoping to God like lightning strikes him or something. Something to get you out of this awkward situation. Okay. I'm getting wore out in real life trying to get this elf boy up this fucking ridge. Alright, good. Oh no, we're in the fire zone. Okay, don't forget, we've got cyborg helmets. Look at that. I mean, it lends us some bit of edgy credence, right? This is the equivalent of if you were an edge boy and then you got like orthopedic headgear, but you still tried to remain an edge boy. Son, it would just be, the kids at school would feel too bad for you to even make fun of you. And somehow that's worse when you think about it. Okay. Climbing the Eldon Tower. I believe we can do that. We don't even need fancy climbing gear because we've just got an ass load of stamina. Oh no. I mispredicted my stamina usage. I believe our final burst can get us up there. Ooh! We did it, boys. Not even close, etc. Etc. And there you go. Another region. Feeling all we've got are these two down here now, son. That'll build the best suspense. That's a teaser for a later season, son. Those who read ahead in the TMVA Breath of the Wild manga, they're like, oh, just wait till he gets to the fucking Southwest, son. Wait till he gets to the desert, son. It's a whole different show. Okay. Well, now that we've accomplished another goal, I guess we should head towards Goron Town. Population, mostly Goron. There's some of them fiery rock boys hidden amongst. There's also... Now that's a red Lisphos, and red Lisphos, like, hate it, when you bombard them with ice arrows. This elf boy learned one simple trick to obliterate fire lizards. Fire lizards hate it. I just realized I didn't set that up right. Ooh, we get HP bars. We get search scope, son. Luca from Chrono Trigger would be so proud. Because normally you only get that when you wear the hero's tunic, which I never actually got. Now that I think about it. If I went back and talked to Impa in Sheikah Village, or whatever the hell it's called, Kariko, we'd get, you know, the blue outfit that Link wears on the cover. And we could see enemy HP, but these cyborg guardian helmets. Sorry, I had a little bit of cluttle error there that I know I won't edit out. So if I just apologize for it, just burp on mic and then apologize afterwards. That's how professionals do it. Well, look who's scrambling around dying to be sent to robot hell, son. Spoilers, you ain't gonna trick the robot devil into switching hands with you. Like, he's already fell for that once. It's not happening again. I've noticed the piano states that you've noticed me. Well, you gave up real quick. Come on, buddy. Have some self-respect. Boom. Ooh, ancient cores. That good shit. The ancient cores, that's when they make cores light, and then they put it in an oak cask and leave it there for 200 years. I mean, it couldn't make it any worse, right? Okay. If you enjoy drinking cores, keep on keeping on, son. I'm not trying to shame you. I'm just trying to make bad jokes from my internet program. Never attribute to malice when watching a Tenfey video what you can attribute to making a dumb joke. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. I don't believe you can take your horse into the fiery death sphere. You'd think as many times as I've warped him through the hell sphere, he'd build up a tolerance for this shit. But no. Just because his hooves start boiling on the ground, he starts throwing a big fit. And I'm like, alright, baby. We'll take you home, and we'll stop by the store on the way and get you an icy. The music took on a somewhat sinister tone for a second there. Did you notice? Are we headed the right way at all? There's an obvious road you can take, but you'll be waylaid by ambushes. So that's why I climb over hills and shit. Like a mature adult. Like a professional elf boy hero. Luminous Stone will be useful later if we want to upgrade our skeleton luchadore outfit. You're like, surely Tenfey's making that up. That sounds like some kind of dumb nonsense he would spew. There's no way he'll get an actual skeleton luchador outfit. Oh, I forgot the music here isn't really sinister. I believe it's a super slowed down like remix of the cave music from Link to the Past, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm getting some tones like that. Breath of the Wild, people call it a very quiet game, and it is, but I guess they realize you're going to be wandering around so much. Like if you were running around Hyrule Field, like all of this area, and it was playing the do. I mean, it would be catchy for a little while, but, you know, it might get grating. So this little, you know, subtle. We've hit another necessary Tenfey trope when Tenfey pretends to understand any aspect of game design. You're like, when Tenfey's involved, it's more like lame design. That's you at the front row at my GDC speech that I'm giving. I'm like, who let this man in here? Okay. But seriously, if you take the main road, there's all kinds of fire lizards and fire blobs. Mostly fire. When you're headed up, that's me if I was at the gas station giving directions. I'm like, oh yeah, the volcanic hell crater. Yeah, you're mostly going to run into fire monsters there. If you had some sort of icy enchanted sword or ice rod, or if you were Iceman. Not a Top Gun, because he's a huge piece of shit. Although I guess he does get somewhat redeemed at the end of the film. Boys, the person's still standing there, trying so politely nodding, begging in their heart for me to shut the hell up. There's an optional quest in this area you can do where you've got to pick up like a petrified... Well, it's not even that. It's a type of rock that looks like a cartoon roast that the Gorons eat. And you have to carry it like up a hill of monsters and feed some guy so he digs a tunnel. It's somewhere around here. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy to get distracted and go on side quest tangents or anything. Hey, Fire Bobs, I ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't got nothing to do with me. Everybody's cool. Alright, Fire Blob Daddy-O, let's play it real cool. Well, shit's exploding. Oh, that's right. Randomly, Va Daruni or whatever rains down fucking destruction from the heavens. I guess we know who somebody's favorite Chrono Trigger character is. You're like, is it Frog? I'm like, no. Nobody's favorite Chrono Trigger character is Frog. Not because Frog's not a good character, but because Ayla's in the game, and it's not even fair. That's like asking somebody who their favorite Final Fantasy IX character is. It's like, the correct one? Thank you. There's a little settlement down here along the way. I want to say it's right in here. And that's where we need those 10 fire lizards we farmed up earlier. See, normally we would be going through here and we'd be on a time limit because we would have either bought from that lady back at the stable or made our own fireproof elixirs. And they give you a few minutes, you know, based on how many fucking lizards you crush up into them. And we'd be panicked. It'd probably make for better YouTube content. But I'm just too good at the game. I'm too good at scanning amiibos. Oh, we have to watch a cutscene. Hold on. Whew. But anyway, there's a... Oh wait, that's the actual Goron City. We've bypassed the side quest. There's a guy back here collecting those lizards, and if you bring him 10 of them, he'll give you some cool robot armor that gives you Flame Guard. Which you can also buy in town, but you know what I say, why buy at a vendor what you can get for free by collecting lizards? You know what I mean, bruh? Why buy the armor when the lizard milk's free? You're like, do you mean hissed sap? Remember, kids, if anyone ever gets in an internet argument with you over whether or not it's appropriate for the Argonian ladies in the Elder Scrolls to have big old lizard titties, you just say hiss sap, son, and you're done. Just fucking wipe your hands clean and walk away. Turn 360 degrees and walk away. Back to your house, where Lifsertail is your maid. Okay. Where are you at? It's this feller over here with the Bomberman helmet. Hey, buddy. He's like, can you find 10 of these lizards? I'm like, you mean these? And I just throw them in his face mask. And he just starts screaming like Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man. Flamebreaker armor. Well, that's got a cool anime name, which means even an edgy boy like me can wear it instead of his black tunic. Boom. Yes, sir. Nothing edgier than looking like a 50s sci-fi robot, man. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get matching robot pants here in a little bit. Now, there's a shitload of flame lizards in this area. This is actually the much better spot to farm them. Which I believe we should do because I don't... Wait a minute. Is it still down here? Hold on. Or did I move it? Way back when I first started this playthrough. My God, I can't get a hold of nothing. My headphones fell off my head. It's turned into a nightmare. The whole playthrough is canceled. Yeah, here it is. Oh boy. Now if I could find my headphones. There they are. I like to think that somehow corrupted the recording. I printed out on a piece of paper, like Mike's to Colossa, all the materials you need to upgrade every set in this game to make the playthrough less tedious for y'all. So the Flamebreaker set, if we want to upgrade the chest piece and the pants, which we do, because we've already got a cool salamander robot helmet. We need, let's see. Looks like we're going to need a total of 8 fireproof lizards and 12 moblin fangs to get it to level 2. With some smotherwing butterflies and moblin guts, we could get it to level 3. Do we have any of those? I know I've come across... Wow, we might have exactly the amount I need. Let's see. Yeah, it takes 3. Son, if we've got 6 moblin guts, boys, we're set. 5 moblin guts. You got smotherwing butterflies and no moblin guts? Damn. Okay. In the meantime, let's get us 8 of these lizards. I want to have good armor because I'm going to wear this armor inside the giant salamander monster. And so I need it to be upgraded to good shit level. Okay. Stealth would help in this area. Have I made any stealth food? And been like, yeah, I have. Alright, good. We can just eat this. Stealth up. Oop. Up. See, with our stealth up, we can do a couple of hoo-has in their direction. And there's plenty of sledgehammers down here, too, to replace our stone smasher when we break it, inevitably. Okay. I mean, you've got to break shit along the way. Sometimes you can pick up these rocks and there'll be one under it. And if you mash A, there you go, you get it. There you go, you get it. Good luck translating that, auto captions. Do y'all ever watch Tenfey videos with the auto-generated captions? I can only imagine the nightmare that poor AI algorithm is put through trying to turn the nonsense that comes out of my mouth into legible speech. Stealth rocks! Ooh. Ah. That's what Max Stealth of Wolves Can't Fly, that's one of his catchphrases he yells, is stealth rocks! Oh yeah, bring it up, wolves can't fly. It's another classic Tenfey trope. I'm telling you, we've hit almost every one of them. I heard somebody humming a working song. Okay. I see a spicy lizard boy next to some smashable rocks. Ooh. God, they've become the new cricket or whatever. Restless cricket. They've become the new little critter that I get addicted to collecting. I think that's one of the reasons why I like this game so much, is because if you love to just run around and pick up shit in video games, like, you'll never run out of stuff to grab. To the point where it can become a problem. I'm just warning y'all in advance. Something about pirouetting in this ridiculous getup with this big fucking stone smasher blade is ridiculous. Well, I meant charming. I stated it was ridiculous in the initial post. Yeah, I can't equip anything but this one bow. But that's okay. One bow is all we need. Hey guys. Why don't you come over here and fight me so I can get your delicious fiery drops. Oh no, I got too close to the slime boy. We didn't touch the slime boy. He was always burning since the world was churning. Boys, if you've got to farm up fire key swings to upgrade your climbing gear, there's worse places you could go than here. I just realized I never made any HP increasing, oh god. So I can touch lava for the briefest moment without immediately dying. That's good. Ooh, this is a rare vein. Ow. Oh no! Don't plunge into the lava though. That can kill even the hero. Even heroes aren't lava-proof, kids. Has 5 for fighting got to come here and sing a sad song about how it's not easy to be an elf boy. Smash that shit. Grab that shit. Ooh, a diamond. Alright, we're low on health, but high on moxie. Have I got any? I think I've eat all my main HP upgrades. There should be a cooking pot at the Durian Village. You got to be careful. Oh, Durian Village. The Goron Village. I'm thinking of what I'm going to cook when I get there. Oh yeah, how many lizards have we picked up? Can we stop this obsessive hoarding? Yeah, 10 I believe is more than we need. Let me double check before we leave the area. My god. Yeah, you need 1 for each and then 3 for each. And I believe 2 plus 6 equals 8 sometimes. So no longer needing to detect fireproof lizards. Off and side. Okay. Back to saving Hyrule. I guess we'll get back to killing Ganon and saving Princess Zelda, who's been trapped in eternal stalemate with Calamity Ganon. Oh, one of y'all is the son, and by that I mean person whose name ends in son, that can go to Tarrytown for me. Isn't that you, little feller? Yeah, Pellison. Son, even Link is like, boys, are you strong? Your big bro, Gray, son. That'd be like, hey, what color of original PlayStation did you own, Tenfey? I'm like, well, Gray, son. I didn't even know it had options. Are you Gray, sons? Yeah, there you are. Oh, I have to wait till it's nighttime or he won't talk to me. He's like, don't talk to me before I've had my nighttime coffee. Luckily, there's a cooking pot we can just stare at. First of all, let's cook some durians. Let's get some max HP. Hell yeah. I like that we only cook in the frozen times, then. If we were at an Iron Chef competition, like, it'd be the biggest cheat, because every time we went to cook something, everybody else would just freeze. So the 1 hour cooking time, we would extend it out like tenfold. Cool. One more for good measure. Alright, we've become quite healthy, quite wealthy, quite wise. Let's wait till night. Oh god, these people just teleported around me in the frozen time. How horrifying.
Yeah.
Link's like, it's this village that I help establish, although Hudson's probably going to try to take all the credit, like the asshole he is, with his mushroom dick haircut. So he and his brother go over there and they help him break up those boulders so that there's more developable real estate. Son. Tarrytown is nothing but, it's like Glengarry Glen Ross, son. Only closers get to put son at the end of their name. Alright, cool. Back on track. I believe we can climb this shit. I believe we're just hardy enough to do it. So, I probably could have waited until I had a full stamina bar. But I also like to climb dangerously. Oh my god. Please give me a little bit of stamina back. I immediately went. My bravado failed so fast. Classic Tenfey. Does that count as a trope? Tropes versus Tenfey. Okay. Cool. We're getting a lot done now that we've set our sights on being professional Breath of the Wild YouTube players, son. I tell you what. I'm going to have to start implementing a dress code just to watch these videos. They're so professional. I'm like, you're going to watch a Tenfey video in pajama pants and a t-shirt, a Hot Topic t-shirt. I used to joke, like way back in the early stages of this channel, that the stereotypical Hot Topic t-shirt would be like Gurr from Invader Zim in his little green dog outfit, like riding on the back of Rainbow Dash. But, like, that's not even the case anymore. You kids probably wouldn't even understand half of that. Nah, nowadays it would be like Pickle Rick, and he's... I don't know what else is popular. I was going to say, like, Game of Thrones, but apparently that shit the bed, and nobody likes it anymore. I don't even think the kids like Rick and Morty. I'm like 4 steps behind, son. Alright, this should be the store. That's an inn. Well, look at this old man, Goron. Does anyone remember where the armor shop is? Ooh, there it is. I like how even the Goron armor shop has like a little t-shirt as its thing. You know none of this crowd can wear a t-shirt. They're like me when they want to get a cool novelty t-shirt. They never sell them in like 4 or 5X. Son, talk about oppressed. Robot pants, my good man. 700 rupees. Good lord. How about I give you 200 rupees and you just let me wear the drawers part? But in all seriousness, I need to sell some shit. Let's see. What have I got that's worthless to me, but this man would covet greatly? Look at all these gems. A little bit of amber. Let's see. At 30 a pop, I say we sell about 15 of them. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, I need you to shut the hell up so I can buy pants from you. That's right. I bought the pants. Now what are you going to sell? Do any of y'all remember the We Got Pants skit from all that? Is it just me? Alright, cool. We've become proper volcanic area traversing robot boys. I like the safety yellow of the belt and the bandolier is what you'd call it. Also like the bandolier gives the impression of, well, I guess that is something I like, is that they added this little holster on your back because this thing is so big. You know, Cloud Strife, he doesn't care enough about realism to have a visible Buster Sword holster on his back. This is where you're like, actually the Buster Sword is held on with batteries and magnets and Mako energy. Aerith's ghost holds it onto his back. I'm like, who the hell is Aerith? Are you referring to the Final Fantasy VII character? Okay, this old man wants to go up there and just punch fucking Vadaruna right in the fucking mouth. And he would, but his sciatica acts up real bad. So he has to depend on the descendant of the champion or whatever. Spoilers, we'll get into that family drama here in a moment. Son, this man's got a lot of moxie and pizzazz, but unfortunately, I guess being a hunched over rock man, like, it's not good for your vertebrae, son. He needs Dr. No's magic belt that JonTron once reviewed. That's what the kids are into. Pickle Rick and JonTron. Who could dare scoff at such a combination? Alright, there is a shrine up here that we need to do. We need to activate so we can just fucking warp back here. I've still got stealth up, too. I'm still a sneaky motherfucker. It's another one of these flame dungeons. They're all the rage nowadays, son. Once people started putting burned leaves in their dungeons, all the cool kids decided that they had to have them. Oh, I forgot. I thought this made a torch fall down from up there, but I realized it just opens that door. How embarrassing. Whew. Son, hopefully y'all don't notice that awkward jump cut that I had to edit out the video. Okay. So, just like that. Pick it up, set it down. Son Gladys would be so tickled. She'd get the best hit of dopamine right then. Alright, this one we can save a fire arrow for a rainy day, which is ironic, because that would be the least useful day to have a fire arrow when you think about it. Another stone smasher. I guess it gives us an excuse to hurl. Well, we could use this one to beat the shit out of enemies for a change. Imagine that. You actually using a weapon to fight an enemy. Boys, that's not very Hero of the Wild when you think about it. Okay, you want to come swinging? Here I come. That was fun. We killed some guardians. Shared a few laughs. Somebody's getting this fucking thing thrown at him. Idiot. Yeah, did it? I wonder why. Now, why on earth? Hold on, I haven't put the mic back correct since our brief interruption. Okay. Cool. You know, I just noticed the bottom parts of the gloves are orange. They match the drawers. That's how you know it's a good, fashionable suit of heat-resistant armor. Hey, baby, do your gloves match your drawers? Is that a good pickup line? I mean, they might. If you were the kind of lady who's about town sometimes, and you care enough, you know, about such things, you might wear a pair of gloves that match your drawers. What's the harm in that? Now, if your drawers don't match your thigh highs, then I'm sorry. I'll have to go creepily stare at somebody else. Thank you. Hopefully we could still be friends. Okay. I need that magnetic ball. Everything. And calm down. There. Oh, that was the incorrect sequence. We actually needed that ball to roll down in there. Shigeru Miyamoto is just watching so flabbergasted. He's like, how is this possible? Even with our practice of dumbing things down for the kids here at Nintendo, we would have never believed such a thing possible. I just realized the correct thing to do. would be the magnesis. That thing like vanished from existence when I stopped stepping on this. That's real fucking realistic. I've hit every button but A. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's just that simple. Oh, that didn't actually achieve anything. I forgot to actually make those bars go back down. Ah, the good times. We're having a good time playing Breath of the Wild, son. Well, that's an actual useful treasure, especially in the region we're in. When your ice arrows run out, you're dead. That would be me if I was the Tau, like, wizard from Outlaw Star that Gene Starwind fights at the Galactic Ley Line, except Gene Starwind is Link with ice arrows and a bow, and the Tau wizard lady is a fire Liz face. So, you know, basically a completely different scenario. A small key. They're such a rare commodity in this game. So back in my day, back in the good Zeldas, we was all the time finding small keys. And that will open a door. A small door? Maybe. Is it down here? Excuse me, I'm looking for the small door this key opens. Has anyone seen it? It's time for, once again, everyone's favorite part of the video. When Tenfey wanders around for 20 minutes, trying to notice something obvious in a shrine. There you are. Bada bing, bada boom. Just what we needed. We still ain't done solving puzzles. Alright, this is the one where you just want to cut the thing. Why say that? Oh, I know the secret. Stasis first. Nope. Once again, every button but A. Then shoot it. Boom. Then shoot this. Boom. Then destasis it. Look. Actual puzzle solving. Can you believe it? I'd like to think you had enough skepticism to not take a big old sip of your drink or a big old slurp of your hot ramen you're eating. Because you were like, I've seen enough Tenfey to know where this goes. And just prance up to the mummy, who's got some sort of cool wristband floating over his hand, I just realized for some reason. Okay. So, before we start adventuring around this area... Oh, it's one of those... So, these Octoroks in this area, they suck in a bunch of debris and then spew a boulder at you. They have a little hidden mechanic. It doesn't involve glottal error, that's just me. If you bring any of the rusty weapons that I love to make crude jokes about, and you let one of those things suck it up and spit it back out, it like cleans the rust off of it, and you get a random, you know, weapon of that class. And normally you'll just get, you know, a low grade one, but every now and then you can get like a royal broadsword or halberd or something. I realize there's like no rusty tools in the immediate vicinity, but you get the point. There is a shrine hidden way in, not in that one, but a different skull cave that the easiest way to access is, I believe, through one of these mine carts. So, this part of the video is going to pay homage to Donkey Kong Country. Or Donkey Kong Country 2. Although the mine carts in 2 were like a skeleton, like a skull roller coaster. Do y'all remember that? Remember when I played Donkey Kong Country 2 with Garrett? Remember when the Tenfey channel was good? Just ignore them. They're the immature ones spewing their fucking lava boulders. Son, we're above that. Oh, well, I killed myself for nothing. Because there was already one of these sitting down here. Now, you can make some sort of flying machine. I've never actually done this, but I've watched enough videos of it. Let's see if I can do it. So the trick is to get in the top one and use magnesis to lift the lower one. And just like a troll physics picture, we should be able to fly. Okay, well, it works if you're not killed. No, come back! Okay, it works if you do it right. We'll put it that way. Alright, I need you to be facing the other direction. Like, hold on. Alright, pick it up. There we go. We need that little bomb carousel thing on the back. Because, spoilers, you get in this thing, you drop a bomb, you blow it up, and keep on keeping on, baby. Just keep feeding that shit in there, son. I was hoping it would hit the end and Link would go flying out of it in a humorous physics moment. But what can you do? Can't win them all, as they say. Blue flame. Sounds neat. When we're inside the shrine, we don't necessarily need this damn thing on our head. There you go. Just Link's head sticking out of this obvious CGI robot suit, son. It's the most Mark Ruffalo the playthrough's become. There you go. I finally put a reference in there that the kids might recognize. Spoilers, I ain't even seen none of any. Well, I've seen a couple of those Marvel movies that you kids are so into. I believe the last one I watched was Ant-Man. I'm just going to assume that's where things end. I'm going to assume nothing too major happened since then. Son, how do you get bigger than Ant-Man? You literally can't because he can get real big. Oh, okay. This is where we need the blue flame torch. Which means we're going to have to drop a weapon. Just like John Freeman, we didn't have weapon. Do I really need this thing? No. Oh, but it's so cool. It does cool shit. God damn it. What could we legitimately throw away? I mean, that's our weakest weapon. We've actually already hit some things with this. A few things. And we've got a perfectly good one-handed ice weapon. So I think we're good. I guess the best way to get over there, we're going to have to pick that torch back up again. Or re-blue fire it, I mean, is to do it like this. How the hell did the ancient Sheikah monks even build these fucking places, man? OSHA ain't never gonna give you a permit to build over a fucking lava pool. I don't care how many floor mats and hard hats you have. It's a good bow. I might have to throw away one of my bird husband bows to take it though. What a shame. I've only got I've got so many that the one without modifiers I could just drop. It's the kind of thing that he put no thought into giving me, but if I showed up and was using any other bow, he would so nonchalantly try to bring it up. But you could tell that his feelings were hurt. He'd be like, "Oh, guess you didn't need that falcon bow I bought you. Whatever, it's cool, man. You got to min-max your stats." Right, bro? That's when you excuse yourself from the room so that he doesn't get embarrassed when you see him bawling like a child. Why do bird boys have to be so tsundere all the time? It makes things so complicated. I did it. Alright, the blue flame should stay there now, so we ain't got to worry about carrying it all the time. I don't quite remember. Oh, you got to get up there from over there. Gotcha. If I had Rivali's Gale or whatever, I could cheat and fly over there. Oh, spoilers. Each of the 4 heroes, their ghosts gives us a power. You'll remember that our fishwife gave us Mipha's Grace, which is basically a get out of death free card. Don't look down your scope when you're trying. See, the left stick, when you click it, he crouches. But when you click the right one, he looks through his scope. And of course, that cancels out holding the torch, which means you lose your blue flame. You can either try to crouch walk under here, like so. You could throw the torch and just pray to God it doesn't go off into the lava. Or you can actually set a arrow on blue fire, which is what we're going to have to do right here, I just realized. Okay. Boom. We missed our opportunity. Okay. Blue fire returns. Swoosh. Boys, we're doing the best job of getting through this shrine. Clockwork. By the book. If the chief of Tenfey was watching, he's like, finally, you buckled down and did some real honest shrine solving. None of this running around grabbing lizards nonsense. And how come you ain't upgraded them robot pants yet? Oh, Jesus Christ. We've run into a fucking Sin's Fortress trap. Real fucking clever, monks. Are you trying to, like, prove that I'm the hero? Or are you trying to fucking murder me with a giant spiky ball? Because they seem like very similar activities from my point of view. Okay. So there are robots to fight. Fighting robots by shrine light. Look, we can finally use this fucking thing. Hey, guys. Oh, wait. We could if I used the right button. Shwa! Look at that. It fucking one-shots him. My God. Thunderball Link, or whatever we called him. Our tactics character. Whoosh. See, aren't you glad I held on to this thing? We got to have to share this cool moment together. Does Tenfey accidentally does something competent? Is that part of the secret Tenfey drinking game? Ooh, that's a pretty great flame blade. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is the game. Now, we have a flame blade, but we've already swung it at least once, which means dead to us. Okay, we got our use out of that fucking thing. We could not feel bad dropping it now. Cool. Now when we just want to fight, we can use this one, and we'll have a backup. Just like Joe Dirt. He's like, got a backup flame blade right here. Okay. Please just be a treasure. Don't be a fucking item that I need to... Okay, thank God. And it's one of the best treasures you can get. Alright, back to our Olympic torch nonsense. That would be me if I was a fucking broadcaster. I'm just bored during the Olympics. I'm like, oh good, it seems they're still carrying that fucking torch. Riveting. Alright. Now, we're gonna have to... You have to light these, but when you light them, I believe water immediately puts them out. Yeah, real fucking mature. Now, you can either try, like, shooting them both with arrows real quick, or I think you can do a spin attack. You just got the light on both at the same time. I'm fairly certain. Alright, you can't charge a spin attack with a torch. You've got to manually do it. So you can't use the hotkeys. Not at Evo. If you show up to Evo fighting Daigo, and you're just using auto spin combos, he's gonna like, he's gonna be offended. Alright, here's the trick. Get you some blue flame. Old Southern Man's Guide to Solving Zelda Shrines. What you want to do is get you a blue flame and shoot it from the side. Pretend you're playing Super Paper Mario and imagine things in a 3D environment. Alright, this one right here. This is where things get interesting. This is where my power level has to be truly utilized. Or actually, you just need to shoot both of those at the same time. Like, it's actually fairly simple. Well, no, not like super easy, but I mean, I believe you could use the stasis power to give yourself an advantage, or you could be really good at the game like I am. You could be a professional and just do it in one shot. You're like, good shot, good job, one shot, Tenfey. You didn't bring any blue flame with you. I'm like, I just wanted y'all to get a breather, a reprieve. If I was just constantly being good at Zelda puzzles all the time, you crowd would get tired of it. You get wore out, you get chafe, son. You got to have some refractory periods. Alright, here's the trick with this one. I don't believe you can use Cryonis in this thing, but you can stasis them. So what you want to do, get you some blue flame. Put it on this. Pop. Ooh. Wow, I saw the arrow in the distance, son. He was still getting on. Alright, I keep pressing R2 because it's like the arrow shoot button. Because I consider this a ranged attack. Alright, in case you're wondering why I'm still so bad at the controls. Despite how much I played this, that's why. Oh, I was going to say I needed to be over there too, but luckily a gust of wind. Oh, good God, if I got to worry about that fucking... Yes. I thought for certain I weren't going to make that jump. Jesus. I mean, 100 rupees is not to scoff at. No, Link, sweetheart, all you had to do... I know you're not allowed to climb shrine walls, but you can put your hand on a flat surface that's slightly higher than you and lift yourself up. The monks aren't going to get mad. I promise. We're going to have to do cool shield kickflip jump. Do I remember how to do that? You jump. Nope, you don't pull it out. You jump and you do... Shwa! There we go. Yes, the noise is necessary. I believe there's a wooden guardian weapon in that chest right there. Oh, we could have just used that wind gust to do everything we just did. Much easier, I just realized. Yeah. So they give that to you here to use in lieu of a torch for the final puzzle, because you do need to do another spin attack. So, well, I don't know if we have to necessarily hurl the thing. I don't know. Oh, never mind. I accidentally dropped it anyway. It doesn't matter. I was legitimately going to use this wooden sword to solve the puzzle. Oh no, if we had our cool lightning rod. I bet it's not even laying over there anymore because we died and respawned. So there's really no reason to worry about it. How do we want to do this? I guess we could just fight. Didn't we recently? Yeah, we recently acquired a flame blade that we don't care about. Speaking of which, we can just set this shit on fire. There we go. I was about to say, excuse me. I was setting this shit on fire. Boom, boom, boom. When I say boom, 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 you say bam, bam, bam. Look at all these cool ancient guardian weapons. Have I got pictures of all of them? Not the guardian spear, ironically. That guardian spear would look real good on my wall, but it'd look better on my bedroom floor. That's if you want to be a skeevy dragoon lady pickup artist. You're like, that's a nice Kane's lance, but it'd look better on my bedroom floor, baby. And once again, nice, honest ice arrows. Okay. We're finally ready to advance to the next stage of puzzle solving. These wooden swords are actually somewhat rare. I mean, they're not the best, but just because they're rare, they're worth money. It's like a shitty old video game. Alright, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. So let's set this shit on blue fire. Ah. Then we'll run down here. Lickety-split. Remember the lickety-splits? They were like a treat that the Angry Beavers, the two brothers and Angry Beavers, like to eat. And they looked delicious, even though it was like a piece of wood you cracked open to eat like the... It reminded me of pecan logs. Whoo! I get a real opening the Shadow Temple from Ocarina of Time vibe here. Now, I know you kids had to be familiar with Ocarina of Time, because you still go on and on about how it's the best Zelda.